Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Legion, season number 3, episode number 6, chapter 25. And this episode is directed by John Cameron. And in this episode here, we have Sid, we have Melanie, and Oliver, who are back on the show. And they're pretty much in the astral plane, living their lives. And you got Oliver going out there like scavenging, finding things that people have lost, like people who forgot about certain things, people stop caring about. It shows up there, and he finds it. And he finds it, just brings it back home to his wife. And while they're there, and while he's out there scavenging, he finds his baby. He finds his baby, and he brings the baby back home. And he tells Melanie the baby she wants to name the child. And he said, "Oh, the child told me that her name was Sid, which is Sydney." And you pretty much watching Sydney pretty much grow up in this world, and also at the same time, while they're growing up in this world, you have this wolf who's after them, who's played by Jason Mantzoukas, I guess is his name. He plays Jeremy Wolf, and he's pretty much trying to get her and bring her to I guess you could say to reality, but in his type of way, but not the good parts of reality, all the dark and seedy and nasty stuff about the world. He keeps trying to lure her in there, and he also not only trying to lure her, but this other girl named Cynthia. He's trying to lure her too, but he does manage to get Cynthia and takes her away. And every time he starts getting close, they keep moving from place. They keep moving around because they're still trying to teach Sydney like love first before she can learn hate. They're trying to prepare her so she can get ready to go back to the real world. But first, she has to learn these lessons along the way, and you watch her grow as a person from a baby to an adult, and seeing what this astral plane, what this world represents, and stuff like that too, and also learning lessons that even though she wants to save and help everybody, there are some people who you just can't save. Some people just don't want to get help. No matter what you do, how much you care for them, no matter how much you empathize with them, no matter how much you try to be there for them and show them as much love you possibly can, some people just reject it, and you just can't help them. And she learns that, and that's like her final lesson she has to learn before she's ready to pretty much go back to the real world. And this show is like, even though I like how this story was told, it's very interesting. It kind of took the Big Bad Wolf scenario kind of going on there, almost like a combination maybe the Three Little Bears and stuff like that too, and Three Little Pigs. So that they kind of bind them all together and make this kind of story inside the astral plane type of world. And the Big Bad Wolf is like representing like everything that's wrong with the world. And Melanie and Oliver kind of represent the person that's kind of good and the love that's actually still there. Like one is hope and one is darkness, and the darkness is trying to devour the hope as much as possibly can. And you have one person named Cynthia who wasn't strong enough to pretty much stand against the darkness, and you see her slowly go to the dark side, and her life just kind of go down totally from there. Yeah. Even though she did have people who did care for her, loved her, wanted to be there for her, she still fell along the way. Yeah. So overall, a great episode. Very interesting how the story was told. And also we had a rap battle in here, of course. This show has so many different genres in it. It's just amazing because each episode is like totally different than the first one. I mean, it has a story going through it, yes, but sometimes what the story gets told is like different than anything I've ever seen before in my life. Kind of trippy, a little heady, but once you get into it and watch the flow of it, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. So, the acting performance of everybody was fantastic. I'm happy to see Oliver and Melanie back, even though it's probably just like one episode of them, but still nice to see them back on the show. And they're together. After all that time, it was apart, and now they're finally together in the astral plane. Well, that's fine what it is, but at least they're happy, and that's good. That's good. So, I think that's all I got to say about that. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Legion. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it and have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.